Well, hello people, welcome to the next Senpai. If you were tired of the same old Isekai plots, or want to discover a hidden gem you have never seen before, offers a refreshing take on your Isekai journey. This video is perfect for you. Underrated Isekai anime with the overpowered main character takes you on an explore to a world unlike any other. Make sure to keep you on the edge of your seat and come to enjoy your popcorn. Don't miss out on this rare one-of-a-kind great adventure on this video. Keeping watching this video and stay awesome. Let's go! For whom the alchemist exists. Following the laws of nature where this land draws strength from one source, humanity developed magic that allowed them to shape alchemy to create tools of war that brought humanity to the brink of extinction. Until one day, giant robots appear, and the ancient dark dragon Destruct takes over the Tower of Babel, sealing alchemy and plunging the world into darkness. Kasumi, a high school girl who doesn't trust herself, suddenly transported to another world after hearing a stranger's voice and following the light off under the bridge. She was summoned to the continent of Babel for being the phantom soldier who could seal away the darkness. Far away from their expectation, Kasumi didn't get any instant her magic abilities, even putting the people to make disappointment for launching a near-suicide mission to summon her. Kasumi proved that endowed with incredibly strong powers of resonance, she lived with her emotions locked inside her heart. Thoughtful and kind towards others, she can sympathize with almost anyone, even their enemies, and she reveals herself as an actual entity as the alchemist of sympathy. Ni no Kuni. Yusuke Ninomiya lost mobility in his legs after getting into a plane accident and had to use a wheelchair his whole life. As an academic prodigy, he was always with Haru and Skettone, and he had complicated romantic feelings for her since they were children. It is considered an inauspicious day. You find Skettone in bad condition and stabbed with strange knife by a menacing figure. A panic attack led to all three of them getting hit by oncoming traffic on the busy street. You and Haru are suddenly transported to a magical world called Ni no Kuni. It's a miracle. The main character stands up and walks alone. With his powers being the first to awaken, he showed incredible speed, skill, and strength fighting, especially around with Haru. Setting off to find Skettone, they both become heroes after helping a princess named Asha, who looks similar to Skettone, who she suffers out from a curse and leaves dark magical markings. They discover that the people in Ni no Kuni are connected to people in the real world and that their actions have consequences in the real world. They delved deeper exploration and realized that the fate of the entire kingdom rested on their shoulders, until their friendship was tested by chance at the stake of the life of a single princess to save Skettone. Recreators. Sota Mizushino is a high school student and has the potential to be a creator, who suddenly finds himself transported into a world where fictional characters from anime, manga, and video games are real. These characters have been brought to life by a mysterious force, and they are wreaking havoc on the real world. Sota teams up with the creators of these characters to save their worlds from total destruction and return the characters to their own worlds. The main character does not possess any special power, but he forms an important connection with fictional characters and provides insight into the characters' motivations in emotional battle. Explores themes the powerful of fiction, as the characters examine the relationships between creators and their creations. The show features thrilling action scenes and intense battles between the fictional characters, as well as a complex and thought-provoking storyline that challenges the viewer's perception of reality. Monomichi Rise Up. Genzo, a professional wrestler who dreamed of opening his own pet shop, is suddenly transported to a fantasy world filled with anthropomorphic animals. Upon arriving, he is approached by the princess and asked to defeat the demon lord beast that is terrorizing the kingdom. However, Genzo loves all animals and refuses to harm any creature. Immediately, he knocked out the princess with a German suplex. Alone in a new world, Genzo soon sides with his weird party. They are joining in the local guild and starting a new career as a beast hunter. His goal is to befriend and capture as many monsters as possible without killing them to realize his greatest dream. He will bring about the world where human and the demon beast can understand each other and living peacefully. The anime is notable for its comedic tone, with Genzo's over-the-top personality and interactions with the animal characters providing humorous situations. It also features fun and entertaining wrestling matches that showcase the main character's strength and fighting skills. Excel World. The story follows a boy named Arata Haruyuki who is constantly bullied at school due to his lousy appearance, and finds solace in the virtual world and becoming one of the best players. But one day, his life takes a dramatic turn when he is approached by a popular girl named Kuroyuki Hime, who introduces him to the game Brainburst and invites him to join her in a quest to reach the game's highest level and uncover its secrets. Haruyuki, with new dual avatar as Silver Crow, he learns to stand up for himself and discovers the game's true nature, with Kuroyuki Hime's mysterious past adding depth to the story. Begins the duo's party to become one of the top global players. They must defeat the 6 kings of pure color, powerful faction leaders in the game. It's an excellent watch for those looking for unique and thrilling battles that take place in both the virtual and real world, as well as a complex and intriguing storyline. Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. An isekai anime explores themes of loss, grief, and friendship, as every character struggles to adapt to their new lives and deal with the trauma of their situation. The show has a realistic and grounded approach to survival, with the characters facing realistic consequences for their actions, and the combat battles being intense challenging. Follows a group of people who wake up, transported in a fantasy world with no memories of their past lives. They soon discover that they are now in a dangerous and unfamiliar world where they must fight monsters as volunteer soldiers in order to earn money for living, with eliminate anything that is harmful to make peacefully of their new world. This underrated isekai anime is particularly noteworthy, with a beautiful aesthetic, dramatic colors that gives the show a unique and captivating look. The music is also excellent, with a haunting and emotional soundtrack that perfectly captures the show's melancholic tone. The Far Away Paladin. A young boy who was reincarnated into a fantasy world after his death in the real life of stagnancy. William G. Merryblood is raised by 3 undead beings, who teach him the ways of combat, magic, religion, and responsibility. William becomes a paladin and uses his knowledge of his past and abilities where his dedication to fighting evil and protecting the innocent often places him in dangerous situations. He possesses several skills that make him a formidable warrior who uses a variety of weapons and powerful mage able to cast a range of spells. One of the most prominent themes is the exploration of the truth of his undead guardians and the concepts of morality and ethics in outside the world. The story also delves into the complexities of religion and faith as Will's mentors teach him about the different gods and beliefs of the world. Uncle from Another World. It is deplorable that this isekai comedy anime experienced a decrease in audience attention after experiencing a broadcast delay in the middle of the episode due to the spread of COVID-19. Following the story of Takafumi's uncle who lies comatose for 17 years by road accident, and revealing that he had been transported to a magical world. As the story unfolds, we see Aji-san acclimate to our world again after being gone for so long. With the help of his nephew, Takafumi, we find out what happened to Aji-san in the other world as he tells his memories through a magical projection. Due his bad luck coming from his ugly face, he wasn't exactly the hero we're used to seeing, was constantly discriminated against, and is embarrassingly socially inept. However, his determination and resourcefulness enable him to overcome these obstacles and continue to grow his business. As the synopsis explains, Aji-san may have returned to the real world but gets to keep his magical powers. It was handled well, adding to the unexpected, distressing comedic situation for a hardcore Sega fan. The Boy and the Beast. A poor boy named Rent has lost his mother and struggles to find a sense of belonging in the world alone. Displacing the streets of Shibuya, he stumbles upon a hidden alleyway that leads him to the world of beasts, a parallel world inhabited by humanoid animals. There, he meets a gruff and lonely warrior beast named Komatetsu, a potential successor to the throne of the Beast Kingdom. The Chile persona leaves him with no disciples to teach, and there needs to be a way to prove his capability. For that reason, Ren stumbles into the intimidating Komatetsu as his disciple in hopes of becoming a requirement for the next Lord of the Beast. Ren gradually learns to adapt to the beast world with a new identity as Kyuta, and develops a bond with Komatetsu's mentor. While the two share different goals, they agree to grow and help each other to reach their purpose. Ren's journey from a useless boy to a confident and capable warrior under Komatetsu's tutelage is both heartwarming and inspiring. Engaging story that explores the bonds of family and friendship.